Hey, what's going on, folks? Klutch here, and welcome back to the Farm Sim Show, the show where we look at the new mods for Farming Simulator 19, as well as the mod updates and what's currently being tested as far as mods go in Farm Sim 19. Guys, today we've got 8 brand new mods that are available for all platforms, 7 which are available for console or for PC and Mac exclusively, as well as we got 3 updates. Let's jump in and take a quick look, shall we? Right off the bat, you can see we've got, well, there's a bunch of mods at the top here for all platforms. If we scroll on down, let's talk about our updates right off the shoot here. We got an update to Hagensteed, as well as Seasons Baltic Sea Geo, and lastly, the Colonial 1990 map. So let's start right here with the John Deere W540 Combine. Guys, this is an entry-level John Deere Combine. It has a price tag of $225,000. Not a lot of options available to it. You can change the tire options from a medium size, I guess, or whatever this size is, to a large size. So that's really the only options available there. As far as horsepower, you're looking at 258 horsepower. That's a capacity of 8,000 liters in that grain tank. Now, a couple of the animations it does are a little bit interesting, so I'll show those to you. We'll jump on up into the cab, go on up top, and as we unfold, it's a bit of a different animation for a John Deere, nothing quite like that. There you go. And then as well, for our straw swath, a bit of a different animation for that as well. You can see that this whole tailboard unfolds down. That looks very cool. Excellent. So folks, that's really all there is to it. Like I said, not a lot of options available for this. Just the tires. That is about it. W540 entry-level combine does not come with a head, so you're going to have to use a head that you already have. Fits well with that in-game 625X head that we currently have. Anyways, folks, that's it. That's all. Let's move along. Next up, we have the 3-point bull bar. This is a Lizard 3-point bull bar. It sells for $1,200. It has a weight of 1,000 kilograms. So you got to find this in the weight section of your store. Color can be changed to, well, any of the Lizard colorings, of course. And like I said, you're going to find it in the weights. It's a 3-point hitch. Very straightforward there. Here we have the WS 3. This is a tedder rake, obviously used for either tedding or raking hay or straw. It has a working width of 3 meters. It requires only 30 horsepower to run, of course. Its price tag is $2,780. However, this does have an interesting party trick. This mod, well, it comes obviously with the tedder that's right here. This also comes with this little rake attachment. So right now, if you were just to use this, this is going to ted grass or ted your hay, dry everything out. However, if you take this little attachment, which only costs $1, it comes along right beside it inside the mod hub. When you download, you're going to get both of those. You attach it to the right side of this rake. Now, all of a sudden, folks, you've got a rake instead of a tedder. That's what it's going to change there. It's going to windrow everything for you. That is the whole idea behind it. It only attaches to the right side. It will not attach to the left. So just be aware of that, but it gives you the secondary option of this. It's the double duty for a little 3-meter rake. Kind of cool. I don't think anything else does quite like this does. Very interesting. Like I said, you're going to find this in the windrower section of your store. Here you go. The WS3, you've only got some options for colors. So a few options for your rim colors, green, yellow, and white. As well, a couple options for your main colors, green and red. That is it. That is all. So the rest of the mods that are currently available for console for Farm Sim 19, guys, these are all going to be placeable mods. That's it for equipment mods for console. We'll go back and look at a few that are PC exclusive, but we'll start off right here. We have the GDR Hall. This is a 4-pack of hall buildings. They're all somewhat similar, just different ways the doors all work. You can see here we have a 2-door building that goes 2 doors through. On the far side here, we have a more of a pass-through style hall. We have some that are more open. And then the last one over here is just a wide open hall in the opposite direction. Now, they all do have lights as well. To turn the lights on, you got to find this little box. And from there, that's going to turn the lights on in each one of these buildings. That is the only kind of oddity to these. You got to find this little box, like a fuse or circuit breaker in there. And that's going to turn the lights on for all of them. So that there, folks, that's the GDR Hall. Next up, we have the Decorative House, and there's not much to this. It is just a simple decoration. You cannot go into it. It does no saving, nothing like that. You cannot enter into part of the building. It's just called a Decorative House, and that's all there is to it. Just note that you will find this in the miscellaneous section of your store. But like I said, guys, it doesn't do anything. You cannot enter it. It is just simply there as a set piece. Next up is the barn shed. Now, it says it's the barn shed, but it's actually a pigsty, which kind of caught me off guard. You can see inside, well, we've got our pigs. They look like they're a little bit jammed in there, but we got our pigs in here. So on the left side of the building, it's all the pigs. You can see we can get into any of the doors. They're all openable. On the right side, it's storage. So this is all storage down on this side here. No pigs come over this side. It's all the doors that you can see, guys, they're all openable. So you can have full access to it. But on these ones as well, small little rooms, as you can see. But there you go. So you're going to find this in the animal pen section of your store. It sells for $65,000, costs you $60 a day, holds 10 pigs, and that's all you got to it, guys. Anyways, that there is the barn shed, or also known apparently to the mod hub as the pig enclosure. And the last placeable mod for all platforms is the silo facility. This is used to store all types of crops. In fact, it can store a little bit more than average, to be honest. It can store up to 900,000 liters of crops. It costs you 250 grand. You can see down here, our installation and retrieval method of all our crops is right on this side. The rest of it is purely decoration, of course. We'll zoom around the back side of this, just so you have an idea. There you go. So that there is the silo facility. Like I said, $250,000 to purchase. Daily upkeep is only $5. And as you can see from it in the store, it will take pretty much anything, even manure, wood chips, lime, seed, absolutely everything, pig food. There's nothing that this thing will not take that's currently on this map. I'm curious to see if this is fully multi-fruit on some other multi-fruit maps. I can't confirm that or deny that, but it's interesting on this map. It'll take absolutely everything. There you go, folks. Large silo facility, 250 grand. Very cool. So now let's move down the line to mods that are exclusive to PC and Mac. We'll start here with the Agro-Lift AUS2-H. This is a Polish brand cultivator. Its price is $6,000, has a max working speed of 15 kilometers per hour, requires 80 horsepower, and only has a working width of 3 meters. It only does have 2 color options, either blue or red. However, it does have kind of quite a few options for changing the configurations of it, from the back roller to the types of tools to the front roller. Surprising the amount you can change on this small cultivator. And right beside that, we have the Sulky VR4000. This has a price tag of $14,300, working width of 4 meters this time. Requires 120 horsepower to run, of course, and a working speed of 14 kilometers per hour. I should also mention that both of these cultivators, guys, they have a 3-point hitch on the rear of the unit, so it can be added to a direct drill, such as the Kuhn BTF 4000. So you can do some double duty with both of these. The Sulky VR4000, however, is a little bit more simplified. It does not have any options. You can't change the color to it. It is what it is. So there you go, folks. That's the Sulky VR4000. Our next mod is the Kongskilde Vibro crop. It is a weeder, and we get 3 mods with this. Working width is from 3.7 meters to 6.7 meters, depending on which model you choose. Also requires 70 to 90 horsepower, depending on which model you choose. And they will sell from $4,500 to $7,000, depending on which model you choose. However, just note that regardless of which model you choose, there are 0 options available. So they're all the same. It's just a matter of width and price you're willing to spend. Next up, we received, well, a couple of implement packs. We have the Schneider Pack, which is right here. All along the front, we have some bale tines, a pallet fork, some big bag lifters, and a log grabber. Also, we received the MX Manubal V7000, which is right here on the end. For the most part, none of these have that many options. You can change the amount of tines down here on some of the Schneider Pack stuff. And then over on the Manubal V700, you can change the tines as well as the color of these tines. That's pretty much it for those folks. And our last piece of equipment mod for PC and Mac is the BCS 127 mower. Of course, you're going to find this in the mower section of your store, but there are 0 options available with this. It is, well, a 1.1 meter mower. Yeah, it's a walk behind mower, has 7 horsepower. It's only $250. Now, the interesting thing about this, of course, is the way it looks when you fire this up. There's not much to it, and unfortunately, it works like a vehicle. So you have a gas and a brake, essentially, for forward and reverse, but you cannot see your person. You cannot see your avatar. I wish you could. I think the walking animation is the problem there. Just be aware of that. It looks a little bit funny. Not bad if you have a small area you need to cut, though. Gives you a couple options to do with that. But that there, guys, that's the BCS 127. And our last mod for PC and Mac that's exclusive to PC and Mac is a placeable object. It is the potato greenhouse. Now, this works just the same as our tomatoes or our cucumber greenhouses. You put water in, you put manure in, you're going to get potatoes out. Now, those potatoes come in bag format. and they can be used as to be sold or even as a crop for your animals, so for your pigs. And you can see here the door opens up, you can enter inside and you can grow your potatoes. Fairly straightforward, but I like that. That's actually a good way of getting potatoes rather than having to plant them. That's a good idea. You'll find this mod in the miscellaneous section of the placeables area. Potato garden, 25,000 bucks, $10 a day. That's it. That's all. So that will about do it for the new mods available in Farm Sim 19, guys. But we do have a new map as well. This video has been recorded on the Mezofalva Farm map. This is a brand new map for Farm Sim 19. It has 33 fields, 6 of them are sown with grass, 4 sale points, a forest, a mission system, of course, animated doors with sound, and perchable fields, of course. Now, it's a bit of a smaller map, but it's not even a 2x map. It's definitely even smaller than that. However, it does have some animated objects that go through it. Well, you can see we have traffic system, we have pedestrians. We also have a trolley system on the track, so you see every once in a while. It is few and far between. It doesn't come through that often. It's not on a circular route or anything like that. But you do see it comes through town and then circles around behind us. Also, there is a plane somewhere that always tends to sneak up on me. I can't see it right now. It does circle the map and then come back through again. So just be aware of that. In fact, I think I see the trolley just leaving us right now. The farm yourself, your starting farm is right over in this neck of the woods over here. Smaller starting farm, centralized town site with all the sale points for the most part located around that. But smaller map for sure. European styling. Looks very nice. So that there is going to do it for our current mod list. That's currently what's been put out. Let's take a quick look and jump over into seeing what's being tested for Farm Sim. We've got quite a few mods still being tested. The list has actually died down a little bit, and there's a lot more that are currently on the back burner right now. But we're gonna go through what's currently in testing. Hopefully we see some of these by the end of the week. So starting right from the get-go here, we have the CaseIH 1255 1455 XL. That's an update. We have the Dark Forest. It should be a map. Interestingly enough, Dark Forest was a map for Mud Runner back in the day as well. Thought that was interesting. The John Deere 2100. Leboulch Goliath 70D24. Leboulch K150. We got the machine building. Millennial Farms map, yes. The Pellet storage house. The Saphir MES 500. The SK5 Niva pack, as well as the slurry shaft. The Valley, the old farm. And trailer Agram. So folks, that is all the new mods that are being tested for console, or for PC I should say. The rest, well, they're being tested down into console now. So like I said, those mods we just looked at, they can move down and be tested for console later on. They just start off being tested by PC first. So let's move down and look at the mods currently in testing for console. Right off the bat, we have an update once again to the CSZ equipment pack. This one's always getting updated. That's fantastic. We have the Farmtech TG28. The John Deere 7030 Premium Series. Really excited to see this one come out. This is going to be a fantastic tractor to have. The John Deere 7R as well. The John Deere W540. This one was released just today. The LOGSET 8H GTE Hybrid. This is a piece of forestry equipment, of course. Got an update to Oakfield Farm 19. The one handbag, as well as the ORL 450 pack. Pallets. Przemasy Wielkie map. The SDL Group Pack, Silo Facility, which was released today, Small Liquid Tank, the Trail Plow, the Vaderstad Rapide 300C and the 400C, and lastly, the Valtra S Series. So currently we're up to 219 mods waiting to be tested. Wait, 8 work days is the average wait time for those mods. That one side of the list is growing and the other side is shrinking. So we're shrinking on the amounts that we're actually in testing, but the number that are in waiting is growing. So hopefully by the end of the week, we see that flip-flop. We'll see a lot of these mods come out. Looking really forward to the John Deere 7030 series, as well as that 7R, see what that update's about as well, folks. Millennial Farms, I think we're all excited for that, right? Hopefully that gets out soon. It's going to probably take a little bit of time with testing, but fingers crossed. So folks, that's going to do it for us today here on the Farm Sim Show. Don't forget that subscription button. We do multiple videos here per day. We have the Farm Sim Show in the mornings and usually a Let's Play in the afternoons. We also do live streams here a few times a week as well. So make sure you guys catch us for one of those. Other than that, folks, you can follow us on any of the social links down below, Facebook, Twitter, also on our Discord channel where we have almost 1,000 members hanging out over on the Discord. Come over, say hi. Love to hear from you there. Anyways, folks, have a great day and we will catch you next time. This is Klutch, over and out.